water, earth, fire, air. In the not-too-distant past, there aired a legendary show, a story that would be in our hearts and inspire generations. The Minecraft server Elemental Warriors adopted the Avatar's way. Now, in a brand new world, we come across a new group of Elemental Warriors. And although their Minecraft skills are great, they have a long way to go before they have an Avatar world. But I believe they can build the world.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Earth Kingdom. Things have changed a little bit since the last time you guys saw. Well, not too much. All I've done so far is I put out a little bit of a station for animals. These are all the animals I found in the Earth Kingdom so far. I did a little enchanting, some Minecraft basic setup stuff. You don't want to get into that. What you're really here for is to learn more about what we're doing. I saw a lot of questions down in the comments section of the last video, and a lot of them are to do with the future and what's gonna happen, how do you get new moves, and all that good jazz. So, here are the rules that I didn't explain last time that we've agreed to. So stuff like no iron farms are allowed, no villager farms are allowed, no spawner XP farms are allowed. We're trying to keep this as, you know, close to Avatar instead of Minecraft as we can. So as you guys know, I am of course the last earthbender. And what earthbending is an art form. It means moving and manipulating the earth into however I see fit. Whether that be changing grass to stone, or maybe throwing earth up in the air. Digging tunnels, and all that jazz. But the truth is, I'm just a noob earthbender. I'm not very good at this, as you can see by my technique bar. And people were wondering, how do you learn new techniques? Well, to be honest, there's no earthbender teachers to teach me. So that's kind of out of the question. But the answer for the series is that we all do it democratically. Democracy. We put forward a person's name, and then we give examples of what they've done. So let's say I'm going to put forward Aman's name. Aman has built this huge water tribe palace. And he's got books in every room, and guest residentials, and, you know, diaries of waterbenders. He has this pathway. It's all to do with Avatar and his lore. He's built the Avatar world up. If a person has done that, they can be put forward to get a new technique on the sidebar here. And then we all vote. We all put forward, yes or no. And 3 people every week on a Sunday have the opportunity to get a new technique, depending on how much they've done to add to the Avatar world. Which means if we don't add to the Avatar world, we do not get a new technique. All this that I've done so far doesn't add anything to the Avatar world. This is all just basic setup. However, doing stuff like plotting out the foundations of a nation, or in this case a kingdom, will help towards that. Which is why that's what we're going to do today. And as the last rock boy, it means that there is no one else in this kingdom. I have to build it all. Or I can get people to help. There's nothing saying I can't do that. So here's the plan. With earth bending, everything starts off from your roots. You need to root yourself into the ground to start earth bending. Your stances must be strong. You must be equally balanced. For instance, a horse riding stance. You keep your legs apart, your knees apart. You make sure you bend, you keep your center of gravity near the floor. All that weight, you can thrust up to damage the opponent. Bam! And that's the basics of how earthbending works. And to follow the same principles, because the art of earthbending isn't just martial arts, or as Sokka would put it, magic bending. it's also to do with the culture. So, to start our civilization, or rather retell the story of this lost civilization, we need a good foundation. How do we get a good foundation, you might ask? Well, we need to build one. So our first step, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to go across the Earth Kingdom, we're going to remove a lot of the trees and the grass, and then we're going to start smoothing out the dirt areas. That way we have a nice foundation for our buildings. Nothing, and I mean nothing great, is ever built on unstable foundation. You always need a solid starting point. And even in your chakras in your body, Earth is the base start one. So we're in a perfect starting condition. Time for a time lapse. Deforestation is a terrible thing. It's not very good for the environment. But it's okay here, because we're in a world with lots of healthy trees and lots of oxygen, lots of air for the airbenders to bend. And let's just have a look at how much material we have now for indoor decorations. Nice! I even got some leaves from the trees to help with decoration, because we want good air here. We want clean air. It's a thing we strive for in the ancient Earth King. You know what, guys? So one of the challenges I'll issue you right now. I need a name for the Earth Kingdom. I don't know, ancient Earth Kingdom, abandoned Earth Kingdom. I need a name for the Earth Kingdom, but also the city that we're gonna build here. So you got stuff like Ba Sing Se, and you got Omashu, but I believe this needs its own individual name. And I'm currently out of ideas, so I would like you guys to actually tell me what you think would be good. Anyways, about the moves that I was on about earlier, the techniques on the side here. Every week, Sunday, 3 lucky people. We're all going to put down names, but only 3 people can get a new technique. And believe me, you can't put yourself down. So it depends on other people seeing what you do and liking what you do. The more selfish you are, the less reward kind of thing you get. The more selfless you are, the more kind of reward you get. And you don't have to worry about the other people, the other benders. It's not about if you're worthy. The question is not if you are worthy enough for improvements and developments of your bending arts. It is who is the most worthy of getting to be able to develop their own skills. Right, so we haven't even covered half of the Earth Kingdom, by the way. if I remember correctly, there's the first quarter. It goes back into about that distance there, maybe a bit beyond that. But if I run over here, all the forest over there, just across that lake, that is also Earth Kingdom territory. Over there's a little cobblestone wall. That represents the divide between the Earth Kingdom and the Water Tribe. So all this lake is mine. All that forest across the lake, all these animals, they're all Earth Kingdom territory. There's a start to a lake right here that I think you guys are going to love. I love it. It's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's large as well. Nice large lake. It goes off down that direction. This is still not the end of the Earth Kingdom. It goes a bit onwards that way. But we are far from the head mountain. Far enough that the fog comes in. And then we go all the way up there as well. And this river leads out, and there's lots of nice fish. I love fish. It's one of the reasons I was happy when the waterbenders took me in. You know, coming back and seeing that there was no earthbenders kind of shocked a guy into liking sushi. Speaking of there being no earthbenders, unfortunately for me, I also found out there's no more badger moles. Whoop. Ah, it's a full moon. The waterbenders would love that. Yeah, there's no more badger moles in the world. Absolutely none. No earthbenders, no badger moles, and apparently, word for the grapevine is, there's no bison. The airbenders don't have bison. I'm not sure if the firebenders have dragons. But yeah, they're extinct in this world. It's kind of crazy. I also saw a bunch of people asking about the Avatar. And, you know, for a show called Avatar, I suppose I should explain now. We're actually going to vote on the Avatar. So at some point, when someone becomes a master, and you become a master when all of your techniques slot to full, and then you get nominated again for a technique, what you get isn't a new technique, but the ability to switch between all the basic techniques. On the fly, in a fight, in a tournament, you are now a master of that element. You are free to use all of its base techniques. Not stuff like advanced bending. You can't do stuff like that. No blood bending, for example. That comes after. But as soon as one person on this server becomes a master, we're going to have campaigns. Anyone can do it, no matter if they're a world leader, if they're part of the Fire Nation, the Air Nomads, or, you know, the Water Tribe or Earth Kingdom. You can become the Avatar. We don't know who was last in the cycle. We don't know what Avatar was last. So we're all going to campaign, say what we would do if we were Avatar, and then a neutral party who has no interest in being the Avatar will take everyone on the server's vote based on the campaigns, and the Avatar will be selected. And I know, it's not like the show, but it's because we're on a server and this is multiplayer, and you know, it is a game at the end of the day. This is the fairest way we thought would be selecting the Avatar. Plus the Avatar has a bunch of responsibilities that we've already figured out. But we're a long way from selecting an Avatar right now. Right now, my priority is the Earth Kingdom and relations with other nations. So we're going to do that later, but first, another time lapse, because I've noticed something. All this grass is a bit long, you know? It kind of fuzzes up your eyes. It makes it so you can't focus on the shape of the land to make that good foundation we were talking about. It kind of wobbles, you know? You can't have a good horse stance with wobbly knees. You need to be strong and sturdy, rooted to the ground. So we're going to pull out all the weeds in this half of the Earth Kingdom. And then we'll meet the leader of the Air Nomads. It's time-lapse time! Yeah, that is a lot more clear. I didn't get all of the grass, which is a disappointment, but that is a good chunk of the Earth Kingdom. Not exactly half, but a good chunk. You can now see all the crevices and all the land that needs a bit of filling and laying out. We want to smooth the land in areas, but in other areas it might be kind of nice to have huge hills like this. You can have houses or lookout towers on top. We're gonna have to decide some of that stuff. You know, all the lore of this kingdom. For instance, this is King's Mountain. And the king loved this mountain because of its rich deposits of coal. Back in the day, this used to help us smelt a lot of iron. And you can even see most of the coal still sticking out of the mountain. I haven't gone inside yet. But you know, being the last earthbender and all, I get all the riches that the kingdom used to have. Such as this. And we use those for trading, so, you know, that's a good start. We need to go and actually meet the air nomad. So what I'm gonna do, is I have this, a peace treaty. I didn't need one around the waterbenders because, you know, they kind of took me in and they introduced me to my favorite food, which is fish. I'm gonna be buying a lot of fish from them. Because, don't get me wrong, a good burger, good steak, nice. Fish, better. At least for this earthbender. I'm gonna leave him a little note. This ought to do. I'm gonna put this somewhere in the Air Nation that he'll hopefully notice. And then we'll meet up. I also have this. Will be the representative of the Earth King and the Earth Kingdom as the last remaining Earthbender. This peace treaty contains the demands of the Earth Kingdom to have peace with the Air Nation for the foreseeable future. And I've got a list of demands that hopefully they'll follow. One of them is to do with this. This is a place that I think would have been flooded, so I'm going to flood this. Have a little island there. This all be flooded. Giant lake right here. But it goes off into a river that leads all the way to the air temples. So I want to talk about that because I think it'd be cool to have a nice long flowing river. And then it circles around the mountainsides so we can have it go to the water tribe. But anyway, I'm a little nervous, but let's go start our foundation of peace. Okay, I'm nearing the Air Nation. That must be their farm. No walls or borders. That's good. It's friendly. Oh, I think he spotted us. I don't like that. I think we're clear. I think we're clear. Why am I sneaking around anyway? I'm coming in peace. Oh, this is very pretty. Dang, this is pretty. Can I use that bridge? There's a lovely bridge. There's someone up there. There's someone up there. Oh no. Please don't spot me. Oh, I think he spotted me. No? Okay. Can I leave it in here? No. Well, this is nice. It's peaceful. I feel strange because I'm like a foreigner in a land that I'm not normally supposed to be in. Oh, I sanded. I shouldn't have sanded. I'm just gonna casually. Run! Okay. Yep, I guess it's time. Just over these mountains and then between two cliff sides. You know, I'm really hoping that they actually knew where I meant, because I did not write that down very good, did I? There's loads of cliffs. There's loads of mountains. How do they know which ones? And they're all north. Ah. Oh, I chose a terrible... You know, it's... I gotta forgive myself there, because when you're writing on, like, a little bit of paper, it's really hard to know. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they're gonna be there. Through the trees, near the two mountains. Should be right over this. Oh!
So
Hello?
it's hello, Liam.
Oh,
Do you know anything about a note? I received a very ominous note.
yeah, the death threat.
Wait,
Guy's gonna pay.
no,
The guy's gonna pay.
No, that's not a different. That's not different. Wait,
Death by.
no, that's not a different. It's not
Oh.
different. It's
Chill,
from
death
me.
threat. Alright, okay.
It's from me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's from you.
I just
You wanna
wanted
kill him?
to. No, I wanted to meet him. I wanted to meet the nation leader.
Okay, you went a very ominous way. Wait, was that what you was doing when I saw you earlier?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just saw you and you just ran off and I was like, I guess Liam's
Sorry,
doing something.
like I wanted to give you a note, and I was like, okay, I've only got a certain number of characters I can put on this before I run out of space, because my handwriting's big, right? And I
So you put meet me near North Mountains.
This isn't a map.
I'm not
this
good
is
at
north.
directions.
This is north, I
This is
guess.
towards the north,
Yeah.
you know, you got the North Water Tribe up there. And
Well, to be fair, Northern Mountains could have just been infinite.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
to be fair, we didn't go very far at first. We were like right by the Air Nation. Was, oh, here's a mountain. We'll sit here for like ages.
I was gonna ask if you were followed because I wanted to speak to you privately, but
Josh is number 2, so it's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good.
So, gurus. I have come with a peace offering from the Earth Kingdom, as the Earth King's representative and a representative of my bending people.
Okay.
And the king.
I would like you to read this document.
Okay, do I read it out loud or just...
Please read it out loud,
Okay.
as I
right,
stand proud as an Earthbender.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you like in my view. I'll put the book... Oh
Oh,
my
oh,
Jesus. I'm so sorry. I'm that powerful I can't control myself.
That sounds dangerous.
Alright, so I, Lem, S. Eupolites will be the
Eupolites.
representative of the Earth King and the Earth Kingdom as the last remaining Earthbender. This peace treaty contains the demands of the Earth Kingdom to have peace, Josh, with the Air Nation for the foreseeable future. Okay?
Peace is good.
Please do not hurt me.
Please don't.
I think, yeah, we'll accept your demands.
Were you?
Yeah, we won't hurt you.
Push
I
him up
mean,
against the wall.
we're surrounded by trees right now, so you know you've came to a place where you're not comfortable. So
I mean,
I,
I wasn't comfortable leaving the kingdom. and considering that this guy pulled out a weapon.
yeah, he's still a bit aggressive. He's got better though. He's got better, but it's a little bit.
I saved the bee once.
Yeah,
I mean, that's great. The bees make honey.
it's dead now. The bee's gone.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Anyway,
yeah.
I wanted to further discuss the terms, and because I noticed the air nomads, your people are just over there.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
kind of
Kingdom.
like we're not Fire Nation to Air Nation close, but if you just follow us this way, just a tad,
This is-
come a
this
bit.
is-
Yeah, we already have plans for building.
Okay, hold up. So we're not getting rudely interrupted. If you don't mind staying here, me and Josh will zoom to the beds and sleep, so we don't,
Oh, yes.
I'll wait
so we
here.
don't, get interrupted
For an entire night, yes.
for an entire night.
It's fine.
really
I
had to
don't
wait an
sleep
hour.
anyway.
Oh no, the poor last rock boy. was a long night, Liam. Barely got any sleep.
It's okay, I entertained myself.
The rocks. Yeah. I see this pillar.
Okay, so if you just follow us this way, just a tad. I think
Okay.
it's just over here a little bit. Where did I put it? I put it over here like not too long ago.
I think
Where's
it's a
it
bit
gone?
further out.
Oh, it's here. It's here.
Oh.
It's here.
Oh, careful behind you.
Ow.
I don't
Just
know
push
a
him
lot
away.
of earthbending, but I could help if you want.
Just keep pushing away.
Yeah, it's creepers. So it's best to yeet. Okay, this should be gone.
That was
So,
pretty cool.
Yeah, so thank you. So we was looking for like placement of the home temple, and we sort of liked this area, and then I noticed that you're right beyond there, like just right over that hill. It's extremely close. We do have a second placement though, but like it's a bit of a walk, but elytra wise. Yeah, I can't get on this tree, damn. Well, yeah, elytra wise, it wouldn't take that long to just go. So yeah.
This mountain here is Earth Kingdom territory,
This mountain? You want?
but the ground down there is not.
Okay. So it would be literally on the border.
I was gonna request actually.
Okay.
There are some trees there,
What?
right here.
These trees down here?
They are between the Earth Kingdom and the Air Nation.
Okay.
As a sign of our peace and love towards one another, why don't we build a theme park?
A theme park?
Or some sort of entertainment or festival area between the two nations.
Okay, I'm down. I mean, we invented the airbender game the other day.
Yeah, Airbender games there. And Earthbender games. Catch the rock! Sorry.
As long as you don't throw it too hard, I'll let you throw it at Josh.
But also, you see how there's a waterfall there?
My render distance is not letting me see that right now.
Oh dear.
It's
Maybe
on
you should get
20
your eyes
chunks.
checked.
It's really close.
I
But-
can't.
You know there's a tree over there.
A tree. Let me just.
In the Earth Kingdom, yeah.
Yes.
I see it now. Yes,
Yeah.
just by the tree by the waterfall.
Yes. And you
Yeah.
see how, like, there's an area there and there's a river that flows upwards towards the Air Nation?
Yeah.
I would like to flood the river to make it, like, higher and have it
Okay.
go all the way to the Air Nation and set up travel so people can go by boat between the
Okay.
two nations. And by the Earth King's palace, they can get off. It'd be like a train station type thing, but for boats.
I'm okay with that. My only issue. Are you still on top of that cliff?
I'm on top of the cliff. I have not
Okay.
left. There are trees here.
He's standing on one for once, actually. The only issue is like if we continue to follow the actual like
The river.
valley and the river, that's where what I've sort of dubbed the like camp of the Air Nation that's like for utility purposes is, and like if it floods really high, it might flood that.
I can help judge, if that's okay, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I was just thinking maybe we could get like a dam if it's too high, just a dam.
Oh,
Josh, be careful when you yeet them. There's trees about.
There are trees.
It's so. You see this mountain here to your left.
mm-hmm.
That
the river
is
keeps going down here.
yeah. So the
it
mountain
goes-
on the left is what I've dubbed as meditation falls. That is going to be full of chakra pools and meditation places for us airbenders. and there is going to be a river flowing down from there as well. So I was going to flood this area here myself.
Oh, good.
So
Oh,
So
then it could
it
flood
still
into
goes
Arlington
this
Tech.
way.
yeah, and then if you just ow, what the hell did I hit that? So yeah, if you go around this corner and to this
Yeah.
bit here,
I want to also dig out to make it a bit wider in places.
yeah, but like this here, it, like you know that if that is higher, it will flood onto the actual
There could be a
Land.
waterfall.
a waterfall here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there could be.
if you're up for that.
I guess we could open a portion of this as to like a bit of a bigger lake. I
Yeah.
guess.
And then that could stop it.
Yeah, the lake just filled up.
Yeah,
the lake area.
because I went through here earlier and I really like the bridge.
Well, oh, the bridge over there.
Yeah. It's a good bridge.
Yeah, we could
Okay.
always raise the water levels around
Yeah.
it. And
Well,
then raise it.
you don't have to raise all the water levels. You could have it cut off and just become a waterfall there.
Yeah, I kind of like a little waterfall being there.
And plus, you could have a secret entrance into the waterfall that like zooms your boat up, and then you're free to travel.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah,
But that's up to you guys over here in the Air Nation.
I
Once
like
it gets
the,
to a certain point, I'll stop terraforming and leave you guys.
Yeah, I like the idea of linking them with a river. That
Yeah, then that way the water nation always has also has travel.
yeah,
Mhm.
the
It
water
links.
nation,
It
yeah,
links directly to the water tribe.
Yeah, and that basically
Yeah.
takes care of all the travel.
Yeah, I mean the Fire Nation are
It's
literally
right there.
right there, so they're good. So they could come and use this, I guess, as long as they don't burn the place down while they're here.
Oh, while I'm in the Air Nation, I also have a request.
Okay.
Those things you wear on your back,
Yeah.
you sell them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I buy one?
We have a buyer, Josh.
I have an elytra on me.
I have an Elytra too.
How much are they?
I no one's requested one as of yet, so I've never priced one up. What do you think, Josh?
I was gonna say, are they sacred? Do you trust me with them?
Yeah,
So Liam,
I mean,
Liam over
I'm
here-
kind of sacred myself.
you are the only rock boy. So
Yeah, so Liam over here, he's proposed to work on something that not only would benefit him, ourselves, and the waterbenders, and he's doing work that would help travel in here, which gives us possible more business. So I think we should come on a deal with this elytra.
yeah. I don't want to charge him a lot because
I'm thinking 4 or 5 diamonds.
yeah,
Really?
I'd go the low end of 4 because
Yeah.
you're gonna help build. I mean, one, you're gonna help with the build of Meditation Falls just by having that river there, be there,
Yeah.
because we're gonna need to
That's work.
have a river there, so it saves us work at the same time. You're helping everyone else, so the least we can do is help you.
4 diamonds.
Four diamonds. We'll
I
go
will
with 4.
give you this elytra.
I will. No, Josh, you can
I'll
have
take
mine.
3 actually.
You want 3?
I'll go get more.
Oh dang! Oh, Josh is at it.
I'll go get more. How many did you hand him, Tyler?
I have 1. There you go, sir. Thank you for your business. Sky is the limit, my friend. Sky is the limit.
I might need to be taught how to use this thing.
Did you
Oh.
hand him 1?
I had it at 1. By the way,
There you go.
I know you're an Earthbender and stuff, but
Thank you.
soon I'm hosting. Oh, thank you very much. Josh. So soon I am actually going to be hosting like Elytra flying lessons. As soon as you have Elytra now, you are more than welcome to join. I guess.
Am I welcome even as an earthbender to fly though?
I mean, if
Yeah.
yeah, if
Just
you
don't
can
let it trade.
get up, you just need to learn how to fly it.
Okay, I'll join.
Okay, so
This-
we'll put you down for some glider lessons then.
This meeting has been way more successful than I thought it was going to be. I
Hey,
thought I
we're-
was going to
we're-
be flung back into the Earth Kingdom.
Hey, we're peaceful. Josh's angerness has gone down. He's been very good. He just takes it out on mobs now.
Oh,
And Jay.
Oh, I just saw the the lights turn on in the background there.
Well, that's good to know that they're working.
Yeah.
The light system, trying to be more efficient.
Yeah, we have some light system lampposts here now. If you want to take a look over here.
We're trying to be more efficient with lighting.
Yeah. Rather than having a bunch of torches and lanterns over the place.
It's also more environmental friendly.
Yeah.
I see. This is
So-
nice.
Damn. We didn't sell just one.
What, 3?
We sold 3.
And what's that, 12 diamonds for the village?
Yeah. That's 12 diamonds right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got most of the Earth King's riches because there was no Earth King.
Wouldn't that make you the new one?
No, I don't think I'm responsible enough for that. Well, I mean, I'm responsible, but I'm not. It's complicated. I'm
Well, if you
just
ever
there
need
on
a hand-
the behalf.
If you ever need a hand, we got you. I know you're right by the water side, but as soon, hopefully, or at some point, we're going to just be a boat ride away. So,
Yeah.
We'll arrive quicker.
But also, shouldn't you guys
Yeah.
get to sleep?
Yeah.
We can sleep too. I mean,
This is why we need to find our home.
we're
because-
working on it. I don't mind sleeping outside.
Yeah, it's nice and it's getting a lot of air, I guess.
Good morning.
Good morning. You've been out here all night, man?
Staring
Jeez.
at the campfire.
I was just thinking about all those
So,
screens.
yeah, here is going to be another bridge that takes you up to the farm area this way.
That sounds great.
Yeah, we
Anyway,
got a lot of production going on.
I'm very sleep deprived and I really need to get back to the Earth Kingdom.
It's been like over 2 days.
Yeah.
So, I'll be going back now.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a successful deal, Josh. We've got funding for stuff. We can put more lights down now.
But thank you. There's only one nation that I need to get a peace treaty with now.
Is that the Fire Nation by any
It
chance?
is the Fire Nation. How did you know?
Well, we have a sort of treaty, but they don't have a leader. So,
I was just
It's
about to
very-
ask who's the leader.
I think it's
It-
really Gandalf.
it's a
and
game
Merl.
of Guess Who at this point.
I'll pick one and go to them.
There earlier. Earlier. We saw a sign. They're gonna hold some sort of election or fight to the death or however they solve it.
Yeah,
But
but there's
I
going to
think-
be a meeting for the Fire Lord soon.
I
So
think
we
it's
will.
been-
Oh,
Gandalf,
maybe I'll
yeah.
wait until after that.
Yeah.
Until then, until we meet again, guys.
All right. Goodbye.
See ya.
Don't crash if you use your elytras.
I don't want to fly it yet. I'll wait. Oh boy, that was actually nerve-wracking. We got a peace treaty right now with the Air Nation, and to be honest, we didn't plan any of that meeting, really. So I'm glad they actually agreed to a treaty, because if anyone doesn't, I'm pretty down on my luck there. It's not like I can do anything. They'll just invade. I'm one man protecting like 20,000 chunks of land. I'm not even a good earthbender. But we did manage to strike a deal. We have peace with the Air Nation. And now we're getting to the end of the episode. I do have the challenge for you guys. Because my people are gone now, because they're all wiped out, I actually want to make buildings, the homes, want to make little temples, stuff like that. And I want to leave diaries, or statues, or something that says someone was once here. So what I want you guys down in the comments section to do is I want you to write a short, brief, 20 words or less, don't make it too long, little description of an earthbender or someone who lived in the Earth Kingdom. They could be a waterbender or a firebender, just someone who lived. Don't make it so that they're legendary or they did something really, really cool or they were the Avatar or just something small. Let's say there was this earthbender Their name was Dwayne. Everyone knows where that reference is from, I hope. And he happened to be really good at playing Catch the Rock, or Rock Throw. And so he was the coach for the team, the Earth Kingdom team for that. He lived in the middle section of the kingdom and had brown eyes. Just something simple, like a little bit of description, you know, maybe he had a wife, maybe he had 2 kids that he loved, Jessica and Natasha. Small little things like that. Because what'll actually bring this place to life again is just the little details in what we put in. And I want you guys to help. And until next time, I have been your friendly Earthbender neighbor. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, and we have memberships on the channel now, so you can check that out. There's a link in the end card to a video about what memberships are and how you can support the channel. Until next time on Elemental Warriors, bye bye!